Welcome to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex and today we're taking a look at my favourite deals coming in under $10 or your local currency, and here I cover the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. 15 games for you all then today, so hit subscribe, join us here on SwitchCorner for reviews and deals near daily, and let's get started. A quick announcement then, this is heavily leaning into the US and Canada currently because they have the super sale live. If you are in the UK, EU and Australia, there's going to be 5 games packed in here for you all today, so my suggestion here, region up, but you did have this sale recently. Alternatively, of course, just add them to the wish list. Also, if you are grabbing anything, consider heading to cornershop.gg for your eShop gift cards. You'll get 10% off at checkout with code CORNER, and the channel it gets a smaller kickback. If you want even more deals from this sale as well, check out my last 3 videos in the pinned comment down below. There's like 50 games, they're all still live, and there's a ton of heavy hitters in there. Rising Howler then to kick us off, and this one's a vertically designed roguelite. Think here action platformer where you are climbing to escape hell. Along the way though, you'll unlock additional characters and talents to mix up that gameplay. It's not as difficult as you may expect, but it for sure does the theme justice, and I particularly enjoyed some of the boss encounters. You'll also find a few game modes, think campaign or challenge mode. It's procedurally generated, so it's packing as well replayability. It's topped off then with a metal-like visual design and soundtrack to support it. It's a new low price then, 60% off. Speed Limit then will be a good choice for those looking for the ultra challenging. I'd describe it as an action adventure, but it packs in a few different genres. Think run and gun, platforming, top-down car chases, isometric helicopter action, even a 3D fighter jet moment. The game, it opens on a train, agents they seem to be after you, and basically you start to run. Now you simply need to survive. It's definitely not story heavy, it is action packed though, and it will absolutely push your reaction times. Packs a couple of difficulty modes as well, and my only real issues, there's a couple of moments that feel a little unfair down to the design, but they are minor, and you can find my full review in the pinned comment below. It's 80% off then, a new low price. Lucah, Born of a Dream then is a fantastic game with a visual style that absolutely makes it an acquired taste. It's kind of scratchy, almost amateur, but in motion, I really liked it. I think it complements the storyline of, fighting through your nightmares. An action RPG of sorts, so you've been marked and you are on this journey of discovery. It's packing though ranged and melee combat, but along the way you can expect customization with new skills, a rewind function so you can kind of try those battles again, and then all sorts of magic. Really enjoyed this one, matching the low price then, 70% off. Wunderling then I did a video on recently that was sponsored, and it's in the pinned comment below, but it covered the DX edition. That is basically a free update and it got a rebranding. Love this game though personally. The idea is simple, you're not the good guy in this one, but the Gumba essentially from Mario. It's basically the lowest of the low in the evil forces. The gameplay though, it's an auto runner that has you platforming through these locations while overcoming the good guy. Along the way though, find collectibles, and this free update, it adds in new levels, items, story segments, and even expands upon the extra free content we'd already seen. It's matching the low price then, 75% off. Scott Pilgrim versus the World then, and this is just a quick mention. No doubt many played the recent TMNT, and if you are craving more beat 'em up action, this may be a good option. It's matching the low price with 67% off. My full review is in the pinned comment, but it's definitely a well-loved genre entry. It's very much taking its story from the movie. The novels are the same name, but get out there and defeat the evil X's. Think here though, multiple characters, upgradable skills, great pixel work, and a stunning soundtrack from Anna Managuchi. Disc Room then is genius. It's another one I reviewed on the channel, but this is only the second time we've seen this price, that is 50% off. Now the idea is all in the name honestly. Enter what are challenge rooms in some sort of alien location and avoid these flying killer blades. Gets complicated quickly though with different challenges. You'll even get to the point where even the lights are going out. I found it addictive. It's a good one for high score chasers, but it definitely kept me coming back. The full video that is in the pinned comment, but this is perfect for handheld play as well. Just quick pick up and play sessions here and there. This is more a general shout out now then, but Mega Man is getting all of the sales and new low prices. If you like your action platformers, a must-own series, but on sale right now, individually you can find Mega Man 11, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, and then also the X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 as well. All 5 of these are honestly worth owning, but if you've been considering them, and now may be the time, with discounts here ranging from 47% to 67% dependent on the entry. Astray then is what I would call a hidden gem, a rarely spoken to but incredible game that I adore. I can't remember how I stumbled across it myself, but what you get here is an action platformer, and it's borrowing some elements from Metroidvanias and also then a whole host of puzzles. You are essentially though this alien life form that awakes in a lab and you must escape. Think all sorts of enemies though humans have been taken over, they're going to be blocking your way, there's special abilities though to assist you, and a stunning environment to explore. The movement, it takes a little while to get used to, but overall it's something special, and it's somewhat now celebrated by many. It's matching the low price then with 50% off, and even if you don't get the game, I would say check out the soundtrack if video game music is your thing. There's some stunning tracks in here. However then, honestly, didn't love my full reviews in the pinned comment below, but I do understand the appeal. That's the, stunning Ghibli-like art style, and there's no question it's an impressive piece of work in that sense. Overall though, I thought it was just a little too simplistic as puzzle platformers go, and it's all wrapped up in what is a couple of hours. That said though, definitely wanted to mention it, 40% off, that is a new low price, so it's definitely feeling a little bit more fair in that sense. And maybe if you're, new to the genre, or you just want something to relax to, it could definitely be a good option. Amnesia collection then will be for the horror fans out there. It's back, matching the low with a monster 90% off here, and we've not seen this price now in around 6 months. For many, this would have been where walking sim kind of styled horror experiences really started. Honestly, they creep the hell out of me. Never been great with the genre, honestly though, and I think it's fair to call these probably some of the scariest out there. This bundle though, it packages in 3 games, so you're for sure getting your money's worth. That's going to be the Dark Descent, A Machine for Pigs, and then finally Justine. Proudly also earns the tag of starting the Let's Play revolution, as the eShop description puts it, and I believe that was all down to PewDiePie. Ruiner then is another one we haven't seen in 6 months or so, matching the low here with 75% off. Another Devolver Digital release. This one's a cyberpunk twin-stick shooter as you are out on the hunt for your brother who has been kidnapped. It's not a story that will wow you honestly, but it knows exactly what it wants to be, and that is an over-the-top sci-fi experience, putting you in control of what is a psychopath. The gunplay is fist crawler though, the weapon selection solid, and I just love the cast more than anything else. I have this one now on a few platforms, even picked up the physical limited release too. Murder by Numbers then is a more unusual genre mashup. It's part detective piece, part visual novel, part Picross. Now the idea, it's set in the 90s, you start on a detective show but you lose your job. When leaving the building, the boss is murdered, now you are that main suspect. Go prove your innocence with what is a robot sidekick. It's got great rating though, that visual style as well, that 90s throwback, lots of neon. It packs a ton of charm with multiple locations though and a decent sense of humour. Really do like this one. I would suggest though you watch a full review first, given its kind of use of Picross in the gameplay, a puzzle style that no doubt it won't be for everyone. Inulo though here, 66% off, definitely worth it in my opinion. I actually want to get a physical of this one myself. I believe it had a limited run. Into the final 3 games then, starting with Horizon Chase Turbo Senna Edition. So this is basically the base game as well as the DLC, so if you own the base game already, you can find the expansion currently on sale for a new all-time low. This is basically though the cheapest way to do it if you have neither. It's going to be 65% off, and they're fantastic racers and they're love letter to games like think Top Gear and Outrun. It's packing that old school visual style though, but it's been modernised at the same time, and yet it looks absolutely stunning, especially on the OLED. Rounding it out then, multiple modes including career, local co-op, and of course, as the name suggests, the Senna Formula 1 expansion, which is an absolute blast. It's going to be new vehicles, but then also a new 5-chapter single-player career to face off against. Love this one though, and I know many of you do out there. I just wish personally it had online play. Hopefully that's something we can see in some sort of follow-up. Alright, so the penultimate title, it's actually 2 games, but both No More Heroes 1 and 2, they are on sale in the UK, EU and Australia. They are rocking 50% off, which matches the low price, but these are absolutely worth your time. Travis Touchdown is just a fantastic character, and we even got the 3rd recently, which is on sale for those in the US and Canada. Definitely immature in their humour, but great writing. The story is this: Travis is working to be the #1 assassin. It's basically boss fight after boss fight. They still do pack as well basic motion controls, but not maybe the one-to-one some would expect given his think-like lightsaber-like weapon. The first game then, it also has a relatively honestly empty open world where you need to work to advance, you need to save up cash. The second kind of scrapped this idea and just threw you from boss encounter to boss encounter. Some out there love the open segments, others hate it. I can basically take it or leave it. Love the games though, and I was psyched to finally get them on the Switch. They absolutely deserve the attention. Our final game then, the Hotline Miami Collection Genius title. The first will always be my favourite of the 2, but both are definitely worth experiencing. These are currently matching the low price as well, then that is 75% off, but we've not seen this steep a drop in just over 12 months, so it's not something we see all of that frequently. These though, they are fist scroller top-down shooters and brawlers, and just absolutely epic stuff. A completely out there storyline though gets incredibly surreal very quickly, and it's all a one-hit kill gameplay, so it can definitely be at moments frustrating, but just in the right way. Neon soaked pixel work though kind of wraps it up, there's blood everywhere, it's all incredibly fast paced as well, and they both in fact pack killer soundtracks as well. Must own games these ones, and this is a great price for 2 games that will for sure just keep you coming back again and again. And that is the week down. Will you be adding anything to the library or holding onto that cash? Remember to check out my last 3 videos for all the other heavy hitters that we've seen in this sale, at least this far. A shout out then to the patrons of the channel who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe, join us here on SwitchCorner for reviews and deals near daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.